Hey guys, how's it going? We'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Super Trucker Podcast as always. Please feel free to comment on our videos, leave some ideas, thoughts, anything, share some stories. My name's Michael.
I'm Christian.
And today we're going to talk about, what you got for us today, buddy?
Today is going to be Rookie of the Year.
I saw that movie back in the 90s. Not the same thing?
No, not the same thing.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
This one's kind of here, man.
Okay.
It really is. It hits home because I have a passion for seeing people succeed. I mean, it's just a good thing to see anybody expand and improve, and they can improve the family status and
Absolutely.
so forth. So, but okay, so Rookie of the Year, how to get that rookie card. And this is directly towards any new company drivers that have recently become the owner operator. So,
which is always a big scary step for anybody. I mean, that's just taking on a lot of responsibility.
A lot of changes operationally on how you run your day-to-day business changes.
Yeah.
Economics change, responsibilities.
Yeah, because you don't have someone standing over you telling you where to go, what to do at all times. Now you have this responsibility of this truck. You have this responsibility to provide, and you have a lot of unanswered questions. So you're telling me you got some ideas here that might could help us be successful in that journey? I
do, and then keep in mind, like you were mentioning, there's going to be some hidden costs that you didn't know about because you were that company guy. You know, so all of a sudden,
things you didn't see behind the curtains.
Because
Absolutely.
they were kind of done for you.
So right?
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep,
right?
Absolutely.
So if you didn't have the opportunity to purchase your truck and stay in house, and because maybe it's 100% asset based company, and you rather work with 100% owner operator company, whatever the case may be, you're gonna find yourself, I think, needing a mindset to succeed, and where you have to train.
I like where this is going because this sounds to me like something I could actually use. I'm not a driver. I work in operations, so this actually sounds like something I could apply not only for a driver too.
No, yeah, you can even introduce it into the dispatch world, the personal life.
All right, you got me. I'm listening. I'm listening. Right. I'm sold. I hope you guys are too. So let's see.
So I think what we're gonna do with this is you have to commit to be the best. Okay, and with that commitment comes a great responsibility. Responsibility on all kinds of levels. As far as starting with while the amateurs are going to complain, you have to train. And what I mean by that is, so now you bought a truck, you saved a couple bucks, you had to drop it on the down payment, on the this, on the plates, on the that. If you didn't get your own plates, you've acquired plates and insurance through the company, so you have deductions. So that's critical because there's money. You have to recoup.
Those things, let's be clear, they're normal.
Operating costs.
That is absolutely normal. These things are not things that are usually avoidable. Insurance plates, the down payments, those are all.
Nothing is new.
Startup costs.
It's going to be new to you because you come from being a company driver, right? But they're just operational costs, things that you are now responsible for. So the mindset has to be, you have to come out that gate running. Your intentions should be to crush it.
Okay.
The next 60 days.
You gotta kill it.
You have to kill it. You have to kill it.
Are those? Would you think those are those first 60 to 90 days are some of the most important of a gentleman or madam's career?
Absolutely. So you have to be open-minded, right? You don't know what you don't know. It's a new arena, hands down. Don't be combative.
Yeah.
Don't be combative. Rather, train. And when I say train, this is what I'm talking about. You don't know what you don't know.
Yep.
Ask the right questions. So, for example, as an owner-operator, I believe a good place to start is in the orientation of whatever company you're assigning to.
Okay.
Raise your hand. Ask them, who is the top earner? The interest isn't what he's making, but the interest is, how does he get those results?
So don't be afraid to ask questions. And one of the key questions that you should ask is, in regards to that top earner, is what's his strategy?
Correct.
What's the secret to his success? Is it not being combative? Is it being eager? Is it being willing to work? I mean, so some of us are lazy sometimes, and that's not a knock against anybody. I'll raise my hand. Sometimes I desire to want to be lazy, but something, that drive has to kick that out of the way and say, get out of the way and let's do something. So ask questions and learn from other people that are successful.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when you dig into that, I mean, when you've committed to this, it's and I talked about that. Hit it. You have to crush it. That means you bring heart, passion, hunger into being successful.
Some important words right there. You don't want to miss. Heart, passion, and hunger. You got to have the drive. You got to believe, and you got to want it.
Right, because when you do bring to that table, the situation is the same, but the way people react to you has changed.
So you're telling me that as a new owner-operator, I'm going to face the same adversities that the seasoned vet is? It's just how I handle them? That's what...
Absolutely. Successful people do have problems. It's just they've learned to manage those problems, and
they do a good. You almost feel like they don't see, and that could be an excuse. Oh well, that driver grosses that and has a successful week because of this, and this, but he's not really. So you're telling me he's facing the same problems that I'm facing. He's got the same truck payment, the same plates, the same weather conditions, the same desire to stay home when I should go out. He's dealing with all those same things and those same fears and those same misunderstandings, but somehow he works through them, past them, so that I almost don't even see them existing in his daily operation.
Exactly, because we just want that end result, but we're not willing, or I shouldn't say we're not willing to, but most of the time we're not willing to train ourselves into learning what it takes to get where he's at.
Do you think sometimes I'm looking for an excuse of why I can't, when really I could?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I do believe we just got to get it out there and do it, right?
Maybe don't leave yourself an out.
Okay.
I'm not failing today. Today, I'm not failing. You're getting me pumped up, bro. I'm just telling
That's
you right
what I'm
now.
saying.
So, like, I'm trying to think about it right now. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm like, what could I do to avoid this? Because I'm seeing some of the things that I would do in my everyday life. I'm trying to apply this to anything and say, like, if I don't give myself an out, if I don't allow myself to have an excuse,
well, here it is,
maybe
right?
there won't be
Here
one.
it is. You're already in it. You got skin in the game.
Yeah.
You got skin in the game. I mean, just caution when you go to the lease to purchase sign and drive and there's no real skin in the game, it's probably easy to walk away a little easier, perhaps. Yeah. Maybe you got a little moral
your
issues
commitment level may be a little less.
Yeah, but when the family's relying on you and you got money on the table, this is it. Your first, whether you bought the truck thinking I'm going to work less and now no one's going to dictate when I run it, you opened the business.
Yeah.
And when you open a business, that door needs to be open for success. So when it comes down to that, when I say train, I mean I'm not talking about reinventing the wheel and how to hook, back and all.
Because even if it's a company driver, he's got years in the game. He knows drop and hook, live load. He knows all the ins and out of trucking. He knows everything that he needs to know about that. But this is his first time being responsible for him.
Right. And so now it comes through that. So when you're training now, the art of negotiating. What is really negotiating?
Yeah.
Are you just setting parameters? I don't do over 30,000 pounds. I don't do this. I don't do that. That's not a negotiation, right? So negotiating is a compromise. Yeah. How am I going to navigate and get through this? Is the negotiation.
Yeah.
That's negotiating skill. And so when you have that hard passion, open-minded to learn, and you have all that, you're gonna create allies that are going to help you subconsciously in the journey subconsciously for you to be successful. Because if you're the guy that's screaming and hollering and doing this, in both ends, the dispatcher,
absolutely,
either way, there has to be respect and going both ways. But the power is there. The power is negotiating with people, getting allies, improving your business. It's a people business.
Sure. So that's one step to becoming Rookie of the Year. I'm ready to get my card. So let's keep it going. Rookie of the Year. That's what it's going to take. So and again, when we talked about that orientation, ask who's the most successful person in operations, right? And what does that person do to get those results? Achieve that,
Why, in your eyes? Ask the recruiter who's in the room. Ask the safety manager, whoever may be conducting it. In your eyes, why is that person the most successful person at that company?
What does it take? Hey, what does it take to be more successful than him?
Exactly.
Rookie of the Year.
Because you're going to have access to the exact same loads that person does.
Yeah.
You're going to have the same resources that person does. Sure, maybe a couple things are different. He may have his truck paid off. Right. That.
A few things are going to be different, but at the end of the day, we're all facing the same monster, right?
Same adversity.
We still got to climb the same mountain. Each one of us has got to climb and get to the top. And so what I'm hearing is eliminate excuses. Don't leave yourself an out. Normally you always hear that, leave yourself an out. But in this drive, we're referring to maybe not leave yourself an out, because if there's an out and things get tough, that mountain gets a little hard to climb, we may take it. Stay focused, keep my hunger going, keep my passion alive, keep my drive alive, ask questions, absorb, be a sponge, soak up everything that I can, and then I can see what it takes to get to that.
Exactly. And so the rookie of the car, again, you're down on money, right? Because you just had some expenses that you've incurred.
Your wallet's,
so in the next 60 days, just mentally be prepared. Commit the most. Yes, absolutely. Family's important. Not knocking that.
No,
but at this moment, for these next 60 days, in order for the family to succeed as well, I have to be committed to this truck.
Yeah.
The most money as possible, the more money I can put on this truck, open-mindedness is going to be that.
Careful with limitations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all of that goes out. Limitations, where you like to run, where you like to do this, maybe can get ironed out a little bit later on, but try it.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to say yes sometimes.
Yeah. You can always make adjustments.
Sure.
I mean, just because you don't like a certain area, it's a game changer. Because as a company guy, it was just an experience. At this point, as an owner operator, it's financial.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't like the Syracuse because it is or that. As a company driver.
Yeah.
But as an owner operator, if the money's right, then now it's a whole different angle.
Yeah.
So to get that rookie of the year, I mean,
put these pieces together to get the puzzle complete.
Yep.
So it sounds like you've got us going in the right direction. I hope you have more where this came from. I'd like to see some of this in the future about achieving this rookie year. I think that's kind of just we've just kind of stepped into that. I think there's a lot of things that we can work towards getting those new guys to that point of success. I think there's a lot of information that we could share with you on how to achieve that goal, where to go with it. I mean, again, limitations are one of the things, the drive, the desire. We can't teach that. We can't teach that hunger. That you have to have that. That has to be a self-motivated step that you're taking. I feel like if they're buying the truck, they're getting the plates, they're getting the insurance, they're doing it for one or two reasons. One, because they want to get out there and they were hungry and they want more money, and they're trying to remove that middleman out of the picture, and they're like, this is it. This is my truck, my business, and I'm going to run, and there's not going to be any cap on my potential. The other reason is maybe they think that there's this freedom and it's just so much easier. They can do what they want. For those guys, reconsider your thoughts. That's all I can tell you. We never want to see anyone fail. I know you don't. I don't.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I'll take both of those guys and I'll treat them the same. I'll give them the same effort, and I will fight just as hard for either one of them. I hope sometimes that someone sees our effort that we put into it and it inspires them. And, you know what I mean? They go, wow, these guys are really fighting for me, so let me get up and fight for myself. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But for those that are coming in and they're hungry and they're ready, bro, we're just ready to eat it up. You know what I'm saying? We're just ready to
we're willing to fight with you. That's what it is.
Learn with you, fight with you, roll in the punches. You get in the mud, we're in the mud. You're in the trenches, we're in the trenches. When we're on the mountaintop, we're hugging and celebrating together. Okay? Ups and downs in this business. You know that. You've done this for a long time. So
just remember, rookie of the year.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready to see it. So again, as always, thanks for watching the Super Trucker Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell notification or the bell icon so you get notified of our future podcasts. Please comment. We're eager to hear your thoughts, your opinions, good or bad. That's okay. We got thick skin. We've been in the business for a while. We know we're not perfect, but we're definitely we're hungry and we have the fire, and that's why we're doing this. There's no other reason. That's just to share our experiences and what we can do to help somebody else who's new to the business. So thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Drive safe
and keep on trucking. Thanks for watching the Super Trucker Podcast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon so you get notified of all new content. And as always, keep on trucking.